All right, thank you so much, Steph. And you might want to give yourself some extra time for that morning commute, as Steph has been mentioning. Many across the GTA waking up to a winter wonderland. The season's first real dusting of snow. So the first taste of winter weather came yesterday evening. Special weather statement for Toronto and much of the GTA. Environment Canada calling for 1 to 3 centimeters of snow, some strong winds, and low visibility scenes like this. Now, north of the city, the Barrie area under a snow squall warning with up to 10 centimeters was expected overnight. All alerts and warnings, though, were lifted early this morning, but a lot of this is what's left over. And we're going to continue to follow your drive as well as the weather throughout the morning. Let's get to some other news now. The York Region School Board has closed a school in Vaughan after a COVID-19 outbreak. This is, we're going to bring you to Elders Mills Public School, and that's where 7 cases of the virus have been reported. The French Immersion Elementary School is in Woodbridge. It hopes to see children return November the 11th. In the meantime, all learning will be shifted online, with the school saying that teachers will be contacting students. Public Health will notify anyone in close contact with one of the confirmed cases. Now, the province is marking another grim COVID-19 milestone, with hospitalizations at the highest level since June. At least 350 people are currently in hospital because of the virus. That number could be higher, with about 40 hospitals not updating their data to provincial health officials over the weekend. While hospital visits are up, patients in the ICU and on ventilators remained virtually unchanged. Ontario reporting 1,015 new cases Saturday, the second time single-day cases topped that 1,000 mark, and then 977 cases on Sunday. Hundreds of people gathering last night for a candlelight vigil for Siim Zareski in West Gwillimbury. A memorial held 2 days after police discovered what is believed to be the body of the 15-year-old in a pond about a kilometer away from where he was last seen. The Bradford teen had been missing for a week. South Simcoe police are expected to provide an update on this investigation this afternoon. City News will be there. Higher electricity rates going into effect this weekend, and that's going to mean the average customer will see a nearly 2% increase on their hydro bill compared to before the pandemic. The Ontario Energy Board announcing the new prices last month. They took effect yesterday. That's also when the province's COVID-19 rate relief plan ended. It had been in place since late March. The plan meant about 5 million customers had been paying a flat rate for their hydro instead of the higher rates for peak hours. Yesterday, they returned to time of use billing, which means higher rates during peak and mid-peak hours. Toronto frontline officers in 3 divisions here will start wearing body cameras today. So officers in 11 Division in the West End, 22 Division in South Etobicoke, and 52 Division in the west part of the downtown core wearing these cameras. Police say they're going to be used when an officer arrives at a call for service, begins an investigation, or when a person is questioned for the purposes of collecting information. Police say these body-worn cameras are a tool to create trust and legitimacy between officers and the public. Let's get to Quebec City now. Still reeling following a horrific sword attack on Halloween night that killed 2 people and wounded 5 others. The 24-year-old accused now faces 2 first-degree murder charges and 5 counts of attempted murder. Police were contacted around 10:30 that night, arrested a man after a 2.5-hour manhunt. The police chief there saying the accused is not believed to be associated with any terror group and that the victims were chosen at random. He is expected back in court this Thursday.